day. We really do. And my tea is just a wee bit hot. As I noted the Christmas music, but I got Christmas stuff and Christmas background and Christmas mugs. Who knows? Anyway, what's on my list? I made my list. Okay. So we had not one, but two deliveries and three boxes show up yesterday, which was great. In the little sprinkling of snow that only existed here in Hanwell. You drove down the road like 2 minutes, it was gone. Uh, there was still some when I came back from the school drop, though. Anyway, so we had some restocking. So all of the canvas, any of the out of stock colors are back in, including the polar, which is the really light gray, the ebony, which is the black, and a few other assorted colors sprinkled around in there. Lots of everything, which is great because just goes out the door. Just comes in, goes out, comes in, goes out. Really, really good. Awesome. That's what we want to see. What else did I restock? Ho, 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 ho. The pepper is back in stock. Everybody's favorite black, blue is the pepper. It's back. And I got not one, but two whole bowls. So I got plenty if you were one of the people who were waiting for this for the background of the quilt that you were partway through and you ran out. So pepper's here. Pepper is in the building. Pepper is in inventory even. Honestly, I spent a lot of time yesterday in front of a spreadsheet and the computer, but that's fine. Which was great because I have new glasses. They're better glasses. I really like the cheap online glasses because they're cheap. But when you get to the point where you have transitional bifocal thingies and you got to be careful about where the line is. And yeah, I needed a professional to look at my face and go, yeah, do this. And then look, these ones don't move. I can like go like this and they don't move and they don't go anywhere. And they're my signature color pink. Yes, yes, yes. It's very me. And all the people at the eye doctor's office agree. I look cute. So there you have it. The other thing I did, I have been cleaning frantically so we can have some sort of semblance of a living room that's downstairs. And I want to move my long arm over the holidays and blah, blah, blah. You don't need to know about that stuff. But the key part of it is I went through all the batting scraps and leftovers, bits that I just have left over from my own projects, shop projects, customer projects. If they bring their batting, some of them, they don't want the extras that come off. So I do have some bagged up bags of batting. I have, I think, one bag left of the 80/20, but they're skinny strips. I have a bag of poly, a bag of wool. I know. And a bag of, I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like it has scrim on it. So it might be 100% cotton, but with scrim. So you can't use them for your microwave bowls. But and they're $5 a bag. So if you were just looking to play around with some batting, the one with the possibly cotton has possibly bamboo in there too. So if you were like legit don't care, just wanted something to practice on, that's a great bag for you. And it's $5 for you to lug it away out of my house. Yay! And good morning to people in the comments. Whew. Don't know where my mom is. Probably in bed. Actually, no, she's probably out with her walking group. I know. I love this. Yeah. And did I get you up early, honey? I'm usually awake early and then I go back to sleep. But then I get up again. Usually do like a 3 a.m. scroll through social media. Just wake up, hot flash, gotta go pee, can't get back to sleep. Actually, I kind of read those nice apocalyptic zombie novels that put me back to sleep. I know it's really fun. Da-da-da. I can't read some of the comments. Okay, mom got her booster on Monday. Ooh, the third shot. I read we shouldn't call them a booster. It should be the full round of vaccinations. Weirdly, mom, the other day my arm started hurting, like right where I got the shot, like months and months and months ago, and actually it still kind of hurts. So, but it feels like somebody jabbed me right there. It was like that for like 2 days. Weird. Maybe I somehow just psychically knew. Who knows? Maybe I banged into something. Could be that. I did that last night too. I got out of the shower. I got out of the shower, got my jammies on, went downstairs, sat in front of the TV, and oh, hey, my hand hurts. Broke a blood vessel right there. I have no idea. Don't know. I got rolly veins. They like to roll around and break. Enough about me. Let's get to our let's get to our new stuff. One of the things that came in new, which I kind of been sitting on, sorry. Not literally sitting on, but just forgetting to tell you about it. This is the 1-inch Quilters grid interfacing. So yeah, it's iron on stuff, and it has a grid. And you're like, Andrea, why would I use this? It has a grid, so you can line up all the blocks on your pixel type quilts or watercolor type quilts or any quilt where you have to line up a whole buttload of squares and they have to match perfectly. This is the trick. This is how people do it. You iron all the squares on this, and then you do all the seams going this way. You trim them open. Then you do all the seams going that way, and you trim them open, and boom, your pixel quilt is perfect. And I have it on good authority that if you have a grandchild of somewhere between 6 and 12 and they really love Minecraft and you wanted to make them a Minecraft quilt, that this product actually makes it really awesome to put together and really quick, which is what I should do because I have a Pokemon quilt for Emma that is probably about 3 years old at this point and only half together. Poor Emma. I hope that's still their favorite Pokemon. Probably not. Who knows? I restocked some of the popular tone-on-tones that we got, the Simply Neutral ones with the nice modern designs, including I'm not going to show you the white on white because it's really hard to see. But also in the same line, they have a black and white, which I started to get in, which you may have seen. But they also have gray tone-on-tones. I got one. I just got one for now to see how it would go over in this really delicious print, which has been selling very, very well. So I got it in the gray on gray. See how that goes. And that is $12 a meter, which is insanely good. And I also got it in the black on black, which is more like a gray on black, but we're going to call it black on black. And there's other prints in the black on black and the gray on black, just like the white ones, but in different neutrals, which is super awesome. I cannot wait to do that. I've been threatening, half jokingly threatening just to have a whole shop full of blenders. Darn it. Anyway, so, some of you are going to hate me for this one. I get requests sometimes like, I'm looking for such and such a print. And I know for quilters, they love it. They love just part of the hunt. They just go everywhere looking for something. And no one quilt shop can stock like literally everything. That would be a big shop and very overwhelming. You'd get tired of walking around if it was that big. But every so often I do like just jump on something so I can stick it in the cart. Maybe some of my suppliers have minimums to hit free shipping. So it's like, I'll just boost it up a little more to hit that free shipping. Anyway, some of you have been looking for music notes and anything music related. And this is a nice black and silvery kind of print, very neutral, which is good because sometimes you get some prints like this in different collections or odd bits left over. Sometimes they'll just come out with random prints. Depends on the manufacturer. This is Timeless Treasures, actually. Ooh. Yeah. So I'll be cutting up some fat quarters of these. They'll be $5 for a fat quarter, which is $20 a meter. Yes. But this is the kind of thing people just want a fat quarter for. So that's fine. We just got a bolt of it. There you go. And you're probably like, Andrea, I needed this last month. Darn it. And then for the sports people who like to play sports ball, I don't play sports, but apparently I'm pretty sure this is soccer. Soccer, the ball that you could kick with your foot, which they call football in Europe, which makes sense. Why don't they call football in America hand egg ball? But I don't know. It's not my joke. Anyway, we have soccer balls for the soccer people in your life if you're making them something. Same price as the other stuff, $20 a meter, $5 for a fat quarter. And then, because this is Canada, and this will look astoundingly familiar, Hockey. Lots of people want like specific teams and stuff. There are also baseballs on that print, apparently. There might be. Look like a baseball. Anyway, there's balls. Insert whatever joke you like in there. And this is the hockey one. Ta-da! And I have been told if I find a ringette print, I could probably sell it, but that pretty much doesn't exist. So I'm halfway jokingly thinking of let's just make our own ringette print and supply all the shops in Atlantic, Canada, or up and down the Acadian coast with the ringette fabric, and we'll sell like whatever. But anyway, this is hockey. Same thing. $5 for a fat quarter, $20 a meter. It'll be here whenever you need it. So the other thing, which I have deliberately not mentioned to see if you will notice it. Woohoo! Oh, my friend Heidi, her dearie Heidi. I tried to say dearie and Heidi at the same. Learning how to drive a Zamboni. Oh my gosh, that is some people's dream come true. Speaking of Zambonis, because you drive and it's snowy, it is the red truck. The red truck that you all know and love. I managed to snag a whole bolt of panels with the red truck and I let it snow. And let me tell you, this goes really well with our gnomes line, which is also red and black. It's a nice, very red. It actually really goes really, really well with a lot of the red and black type prints that we've got for Christmas. I was astounded. It goes really well with the hot cocoa fabric we have because it's got the same sort of chalkboard theme with red. I mean, it's like almost 3 lines with the same sort of chalkboardy red and black thing. So yeah, that was popular. The other thing is I have fabric on the way that has more red trucks. It should be here on Friday. Don't know for sure. It is Moda though. We got that going for us. Yeah, things are exciting. So this panel, $12. Anything I'm showing you today so far, I did get it into the inventory. I didn't get it perfectly showing on the website. Oops. I ran out of get up and go. Got up and went. It's only so much I can do in a day, and I had to go play with my silhouette machine and figure it out, which I actually did after I yelled and vented. Didn't cry though, so that was a bonus. Stupid thing. Okay, you know what? Gotta get my pen. Gotta get my pen. One of my favorite pens. It's the Parthenon. It's a nice carved wooden pen. See, look, it has the Parthenon from the time my hubby went away. And it's not the Greek Parthenon in Greece. It is a replica Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee. We love those cheesy touristy things, but actually this pen is really, really nice. So I did the tone on tone and the truck panel and the novelty and that. And the batting scraps. Phew! Oh yeah, and I told you about my new glasses. Phew! Goodness gracious. That was just the new fabric. OMG. The other thing I got, there's like a stinking huge pile of crap right here. Not crap, good stuff. Totally good stuff, not crap. Some of these things they've been kicking around, but they're new. And I'm like, you know what y'all need? Y'all need some gift ideas. When do the Black Friday sales start? Thanks, Mom. I'm getting to that too. They start on Thursday, actually. They start not this Thursday. They start next Thursday and they go to the next Monday. So you'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday if you want to do stuff online, but not in store, and then Monday. So Thursday to Monday, I will be promoting the heck out of it. There will be some cool stuff on sale. There'll be some stuff like, holy crap, I can't believe she did that on sale. Just stuff. And it'll be on sale for that time. And then when the sale's over, the sale's over. So yeah, I just thought Black Friday, let's go crazy. Let's go nuts. Let's turn on some Prince music. Prince never did a Christmas album. Maybe that's a good thing. Anyway, so some of the new things that we got, because I know people are looking for gift ideas, and lots of people have been sewing and quilting and using up their stash over all these lockdowns and circuit breakers, and I'm just not going anywhere because people are nuts. Kind of sitting in your house going, yeah, I'm just going to sew through the old projects. Okay. And what I'm hearing from a lot of people is they got tons of fabric at home. Sometimes they just want something to match up what they've got, which I get, so they can finish the old projects. So some of them are like, oh my God, I don't need any more fabric. They do find stuff that's really pretty in the shop. And if you come in and you're related to one of those quilters, I can tell you what things that they find are really beautiful that they might really like a nice piece of all that nice new fabric. But I thought I'm going to get some other things in for the quilters that are the not fabric things and just the fun stuff. Because I know, sit yourself down. This is going to be shocking. You can only use so much fabric. I know my mom's at home going, oh my God, Andrea, I can't believe you said that out loud. I know. And my nose is itchy. Ugh. My nose wasn't itchy when I wasn't on camera, just now. So anyway, if you're a quilter and you're watching this, you can send this to your non-quilter family and say, see where she says this part? Get me that. Because you can access this later on Facebook and YouTube. You just send them the link. She's talking about this book in here, and that's the one I want. So go get one. As always, if I had them on the website, I'd be super on the ball here. But it is on my list, but it's like down the list. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I'm not gonna angst about it. So anyway, happy quilter variety puzzles. Word searches and crosswords and everything. So like logic puzzles. I love those logic puzzles. Word roundups, crosswords, word searches. And if you were looking for games too, for like retreats and things like that. So there's a couple of these. Or maybe you know somebody who just does word searches all the time, but they're also a quilter. Themed products. I mean, come on. And it's old school on paper too. It's none of these tablet things. I do love my tablet though. But I know lots of people don't. And sometimes I just want to do something on paper. I did get some new books in at some good sale prices because my supplier had a sale. And so I just kept them at sale prices. Playing with patchwork and sewing. Skill building techniques in this one. So somebody who's a newer quilter and just wants to branch out a little. It's another good book. That is a $15 one. The Quilter's Cottage by Lori Holt. I might have actually shown you this one because I think I remember telling you I quilted this quilt for somebody. Not the one that's on the cover. Somebody bought like the kit and then I quilted it for them. Anyway, so there's a good arrangement of books and there is actually a few new ones. Modern art quilts. We have some art quilters in the city, like art school and stuff. I mean, you know, Emma goes to art school too. Some of these are really cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just got to show you one. Yeah, this one. That's pretty cool. That's like a $15 book, which for books these days is another steal. I wish my aunt embroidered because I would give her this for Christmas because she loves Beatrix Potter. And this is Stitching with Beatrix Potter. Stitch, sew, and give 10 adorable projects. Peter Rabbit, Jemima, Puddle Duck, and friends. So lots of embroidery and applique and stitch handwork and stitch work. Oh, there's a Tiggy Winkle iron cover. It's adorable. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, cover your iron. If you are not familiar with Beatrix Potter, she was an illustrator and children's author. She actually did a lot of, she was a naturalist too, but you know, women weren't allowed to do those sorts of things. So it was a little more acceptable to do these for kids. Wow, that is a spectacular quilt in here. Huh. Wow, apparently there is a quilt at the Beatrix Potter house that looks like this, and you too can make one. I know. So that's pretty darn cool. Actually, I hadn't looked at this yet, so it's a little Peter Rabbit. Yeah, she's the lady who did the Peter Rabbit stuff. So this is really cute. Oh, hey, yeah, there is a baby quilt in there with like little applique characters. So that's only $15. I mean, geez. And there's my phone, but they're gonna have to call me later. because we're going through the gift things. Some of the newer gift things also got were the modern quilts postcards. If you send a lot of postcards, these ones all have modern quilts on them. If you do a lot of like thank yous or stuff, these are nice and they're pretty enough. Postcards, they make really nice little pictures. I know I keep postcards and stuff and they're in a box and I got to do something with them. But modern quilt postcards, honestly, if I got this, half of me would think this is way too pretty to use. This is way too pretty. I'm just gonna hold on to it for a while before I try to use it. But I would definitely send postcards to my other quiltery friends, like maybe for their birthday or something, if I was, that kind of person. 14 bucks. And there's 30 postcards in here, which is actually not too bad, really. Also, speaking of note cards, patches of scraps from Edita Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. So nice note cards. So you can, it's a lovely box, nice little box that comes open. Some nice scrappy quilts. If you send little notes to people, put little thank yous for your quilty friends. This is really good. That 18 bucks for a bunch of note cards, blank, 12 cards and 6 envelopes, 2 each of 6 designs. That's very sweet. Yeah, that'd be a nice present for somebody. And my other personal favorite, oh my goodness, set of 3 journals with modern quilts on the front. I am like a little bit of a notebook junkie. I totally need a new notebook, a new blank notebook. Oh man, this one has a dot grid notebook, a graph paper one, and lined and unlined. Although there's only 3, but it gives 4 options. Maybe one of them has 2. Who knows? I didn't open it, but 18 bucks and these 3 notebooks are yours. And I do have a couple of each of these. And somebody come get them, or one of them is going to wind up in my stocking. And if you sell my box of notebooks, I have a box of notebooks, blank ones that I haven't used yet. Yeah, I know. Everybody does, right? You'd be like, girl, you do not need these. I do not need these, but they are very pretty. And it's just new notebook. So one of the other new things, okay, this is new. This is the Pineapple Quilt Block Foundation paper, but in a 6-inch block for your scrappy pineapple quilts. If that was something, this would be pretty easy to start figuring out paper piecing, or if you wanted to get something for somebody. Yeah, I have a lot of fabric, but I don't have stuff like this to use with my fabric. I have some 12-inch block size ones too, in like log cabins and other things. Super cool. You know how much I like pineapple blocks. You know how much I like paper piecing. This is pretty cool. I would try it. I already know how to do this, and I would try it. But then we get to the really fun stuff. Oh, look, I found more books. Time-saving quilts with 2.5-inch strips. I did get a couple of copies of these. Another $15 book. Wow, I really hit the jackpot here. So if you have jelly rolls and you don't know what to do with them, or if you have the nice 2.5-inch strip packages and they're not rolled up, they're still jelly rolls, they're still 2.5-inch strips, you could still make any of the quilts in this book. Yeah, I know. I was excited. The other one, this is a $23 book, Learn to Quilt with Panels. And it has a lot of really cool, I did look at this one, a lot of cool things to do with different panels and just giving you some more ideas other than slapping some borders around it and calling it a day, which you can totally do and looks pretty good, but sometimes you're just stumped. Sometimes the panels have like blocks and you don't know what to do with them. Do you cut them? Do you do this? What can you use these blocks for? This book will really help with that, especially if you are a panel junkie and you really, really love doing panels. This is what happens when I read and talk at the same time, because I was just reading the comment where my mom said she needs the pineapple paper piecing. Maybe if you're really, really good, Santa will put that in your Christmas present or something. So the other things I got, I didn't bring the other out. Did I show you the Bonnie Hunter Scrappy Quilt puzzle? Because I do have one of those left. It's across the room. But I also got in some other puzzles. Yes, because puzzles are awesome. And if you're a quilter, like I said, and you just don't want any more fabric, you could get your loved ones to say, hey, give me a puzzle so I can do it on snowy days or days when I can't quilt. This is the Thimble Blossoms one, so it's got all these cute quilting tools. I would actually sit here and do that puzzle. I totally would. That's $27 because I love their stuff and it's cute. I love the colors. That would make me happy. And the other one is the guy who does the really beautiful quilts with the name that nobody can pronounce properly. But I was told it's Cafe Facet. Cafe Facet? Coffee guy. Anyway, a puzzle of one of his quilts, $28. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. Oh wow, that's a good one. Oh man, I love his fabrics. I love his fabrics. This is a great puzzle. Yeah, 1,000 pieces. 30 by 20 puzzle. And oh yeah, the other one's a 30 by 20, 1,000-piece puzzle too. Ooh, another 30 by 20. So yeah, these are decent sized puzzles. That'll keep you busy when you don't have time to quilt. Or when you have, you get the winter blouse or something. Or some of us have repetitive stress injuries to our arms and wrists and things, and sewing is terrible when we go to do it sometimes, and we can't, so we have to do something else, like a puzzle instead. The other thing I got, which just for fun, but I thought they were really sweet, were these little charms. Aren't they cute? They are $20, and they've got the little hooks there, latch hooks. My daughter-in-law wants to know if it would be weird to buy me a Christmas gift from my own shop. Vote in the comments if you think that's weird or you think that would be funny and hilarious, because that would be funny and hilarious. It's not like I haven't gifted any of them anything from my shop. But back to the charms. Anyway, these are cute little charms. You can put them on a zipper. You can hang them on your bags, the zipper off your bag, off your purse, your quilting stuff. Put them on your jacket if you really want to show off what a quilting fan you are. I mean, look at them. They're cute. You could put them anywhere. Like, I did get a few of these, so they're just this cute little extra thing. And 2 popular quilt blocks too. I mean, how would you not love these? Yeah, that's a good gift idea. And you know how I say I have to stop buying patterns? Andrea, stop buying so many patterns. You got lots of patterns in the pattern bins already. I have an entire bin of Christmas patterns, all marked down to like $3 because they're old stock. And I got more patterns in. We have some new patterns in stock. These ones are from Elizabeth Hartman. Some ones that I didn't have before, like Lloyd and Lola. And succulents are huge this year. So cactuses, if a millennial in your life is really into plants, you make them a plant quilt. This is one of her older ones, I think, but I really like this too. It's nice and modern. Actually, I should probably put this near the Kona charm packs, because that would be really good with the Kona charm pack, because it's got all them colors in it. What else? Social sharks. Pandas and sweaters. It's pandas wearing sweaters, as they do. And a lot of the quilter friends go to Florida. Florence flamingo. When I was a teenager, I had a pink flamingo in my bedroom because I did. That's hilarious, isn't it? I also got more of the Art East Quilting Co. patterns. He's a Newfoundlander who recently moved to Cape Breton and does Elizabeth Hartman style quilts, patterns, like birds. I know, right? Birds. And this monster quilt, which is really clever because he gives you the block for the head, the block for the middle, and the block for the feet. And they're all interchangeable, like one of those books with the flaps. So you can make really specific monsters. You could have your favorite kid help you out with that. That's hilarious. Hundreds of monster possibilities, it said. I thought that was cool. T-Rex on roller skates. Sure, why not? Do you have an entomologist in your life? Welcome to my pad. Frog lover, little flies. Maybe somebody bugged you. Yeah, we kind of like puns in our house, like being the sarcastic part of that. I really like this one's called Choppy Waters, and they did it in sort of rainbows, but this would be stunning in color gradients, subtle prints. Oh man, I want to make this one now. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me from making a sample. This last pattern, this is all a bunch of letters. I also got the Lori Holt book Spelling Bee, which also has a bunch of letters in here, and the Lori Holt book is a lot more, but it has This one just has capital letters and a few punctuation marks. The Lori Holt book has the capital letters, the lowercase letters, the punctuation marks, whole pile of other blocks and directions for like 10 quilts. So if you're a Lori Holt lover, I have the spelling bee book as well. And a few extras. There. I think that's it. I've completely destroyed the piles that were all sitting here. I've hit the end of my list. I really need a big, long drink of tea. The red truck. People are still looking for the red truck. I've got the red truck, $12 a panel. There you go. I mentioned Days for Girls. They make menstrual products for girls in third world countries where access is a problem. I have a sample here of the bag that they send and really comfy stuff. I am still taking flannel bits. They'll take some cotton stuff too. They get a little thing like this. There's snaps that go in there. This is removable and warm. So if you wanted to do some good, you can drop off some flannel scraps and I will pass them on. And that's where they are going. Really good cause. Everybody feels good. Girls can go to school. I know. Phew. I guess that's it. And of course, Addison thinks the succulent pattern is amazing. That was my nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Do you guys need more quilts at your house? There was a time where Addison said, Mom, no more quilts, please. But they will always take a new quilt. Succulent plant wall hangings. I could do something like that. Possibly not before Christmas, but I could do something like that. In theory. Okay, so we got some new novelty fabrics. The pepper's back in stock. The canvas has been restocked. I even got the empty boxes out of the shop. I know, it's terrible. I cleaned up downstairs. I reorganized a whole bunch of batting and stuff, and I pre-cut some batting pieces off the roll, and some of them are kicking around, some new stuff, and the ones off the old bolt of 80/20 that I told you about before that might smell musty, might not. It's been hit and miss. It hasn't, yeah. Anyway, if you're interested, talk to me about that. But time's a wasting. I got to get going on my day. Always want to say keep your stick on the ice. May your bobbins never run out. Next week, I will tell you all about the Black Friday sales. It's not like everything in the shop, but it's some good stuff. Yes, Mom, I will do them online too. And today we went over gift ideas, and I will have even more gift ideas for you from the older stuff that was in the shop. Today it was just new things that came in for gift ideas, and I still have some other stuff kicking around. And we'll talk about gift cards too, because you can always get a gift card. You can order one online, you can get one in store. There's two different systems, but it's my problem to figure that out when the person brings it in, not yours. But yeah, we'll do those too. So, it's a Wednesday in November. There may or may not be snow, and it's all barreling down upon us. Christmas is just over a month away. The emails about Christmas lists are flying. Okay, so I'm wrapping it up. I swear to God. Yes, I'm standing at the door. My hand's on the knob. I really got to get going now. Well, I'll see you later. Yep, we're going. Bye. See you next week. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.